I'm speaking to you today, not the you that you show to the world, the one who smiles and nods and gets through the day. I'm speaking to the you that exists in the silence, the one who carries a weight so immense that you sometimes wonder how your bones don't collapse under the strain. The you who manages to offer kindness, support, and a steady hand to others, all while your own inner world is shattering into a million pieces. I need you to hear this right now, in the depths of your being. This duality you are living is not a sign of your weakness. It is the undeniable proof of your magnificence. The ability to hold profound personal pain and still be a source of grace for another is not mere survival. It is an extraordinary, almost superhuman feat. You are not broken. You are a living paradox, a place where immense wounds and a powerful, resilient spirit coexist. And this very paradox, this sacred tension, is the doorway to a reality you may not yet believe is possible. It's the raw material for a transformation so profound, it will redefine everything you thought you knew about who you are. I want you to consider a radical proposition. What if the suffering you are enduring is not random? What if it's not a punishment, a flaw, or a sign that you are doing something wrong? What if this specific pressure, this precise pain, is the exact catalyst required for your soul's evolution? In the Japanese art of kintsugi, broken pottery is not discarded. It is painstakingly repaired with lacquer, mixed with powdered gold. The philosophy behind it is that the object becomes more beautiful and more valuable precisely because it was broken. The lines of gold don't hide the damage. They illuminate the object's history, its resilience. You are a living piece of kintsugi. Your cracks, your wounds, the places where you have been shattered, are not to be hidden in shame. They are the very channels through which your golden light, your deepest wisdom, and your most profound compassion can finally shine through. This is the ancient art of alchemy. You are standing in the alchemical fire. It is hot, it is terrifying, and it feels destructive. But it is not destroying you. It is transmuting the lead of your pain into the pure gold of your true self. This isn't just a comforting metaphor. It is a fundamental principle of transformation. You are not being broken down. You are being broken open. So why does it feel so inescapable? Why do we get stuck in the loop of pain? The answer lies in the story you tell yourself, the identity you have unknowingly adopted. Neuroscience tells us that our subconscious mind, the part of us that runs about 95% of our daily life, is conditioned by powerful emotional experiences. Your suffering has carved deep neural pathways in your brain, creating a program that constantly runs in the background. The program says, I am broken. I am in pain. This is who I am. Once this program becomes your identity, your brain, in an effort to be efficient, will filter reality to find evidence that proves this story is true. It's a self-perpetuating cycle. The greatest challenge you face then is not the pain itself, but the identity you have built around it. The path forward is not about fighting the feeling, but about consciously and deliberately choosing a new story, a new identity, even when every cell in your body is screaming that the old one is true. This is where you begin to reclaim your power as a conscious creator. This is where we move beyond simple psychology and step into the fundamental nature of reality itself. In the world of quantum physics, there is a phenomenon known as the observer effect. In its simplest terms, it means that at the subatomic level, particles exist in a cloud of infinite possibilities, a wave of potential. They are not in any one specific place until an observer looks. The act of observation, of conscious attention, is what collapses that wave of potential into a single, concrete reality. Now, I want you to understand the staggering implication of this. You are the observer. Your life, your circumstances, your future, they all exist as a field of infinite potential. The reality that manifests, the one you experience day to day, is determined by what you consistently observe. When you are identified with your pain, when your focus is locked on the story of being broken, your consciousness is collapsing the wave of potential into more evidence of brokenness. But the reverse is also true. The moment you shift your focus, the instant you choose to see yourself not as broken, but as resilient, not as a victim, but as an alchemist, you begin to observe a different potential into existence. Your persistence, the simple heroic act of getting up each morning, is not a passive act of survival. It is a fundamental creative act. With every breath you take in defiance of your pain, you are a conscious observer telling the universe, I am still here. I am still choosing. I am collapsing a reality of strength. Your continued presence is a sacred force that is restructuring reality at a subatomic level. So let's make this practical. Starting now, I want you to begin a new practice. Every morning, place a hand over your heart and declare, I am the observer of my reality. My focus is the catalyst for creation. I choose to observe my strength, my resilience, and my becoming. You are not just speaking words. You are directing energy. You are commanding the quantum field. This shift in observation is not just a mental trick. It triggers a cascade of profound biological changes, proving that your consciousness is a powerful force that shapes your physical body. Let's start with neuroplasticity. When you consciously and repeatedly place your attention on your resilience, on your kintsugi story, you are physically building new neural pathways in your brain. You are weakening the old circuits of suffering and strengthening new circuits of empowerment. Over time, your brain's default state literally changes. Resilience becomes your new baseline, not because you are pretending, but because you have actively rewired the hardware of your mind. But it goes even deeper. We now know through the science of epigenetics that your perceptions and emotions can literally alter the way your genes are expressed. Think about that. You are not a helpless victim of your genetic inheritance. Your resilient mindset, the coherent emotional state you generate when you embrace your power, can send signals that turn on genes for health, healing, and well-being, and turn off genes associated with stress and disease. You are in a constant dynamic conversation with your own DNA. And then there is the heart. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field that is thousands of times more powerful than the brain's. It radiates from your body for several feet in every direction. When you generate feelings of gratitude for your strength, when you feel compassion for your own journey, you create what scientists call heart coherence. This isn't just a feeling. It's a measurable, powerful, and orderly frequency. This coherent field doesn't just heal you. It radiates outward, influencing the energy of the space you are in and the people you encounter. Your inner resilience becomes an energetic broadcast that can silently and profoundly impact the world around you. This is not New Age fantasy. This is the meeting point of modern science and ancient wisdom. Spiritual traditions have told us for millennia that our inner state creates our outer world. Vedanta philosophy speaks of Atman, the true self, as the eternal observer untouched by the world of form. The Bible states, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." These were not metaphors. They were ancient roadmaps to understanding the quantum nature of reality. Your consciousness is the primary force, and the material world is its creation. So how do you bring this immense truth into the practical reality of a difficult day? You don't try to conquer the mountain in one leap. You take one conscious step at a time. When a wave of pain or despair washes over you, your first instinct might be to resist it or numb it. Instead, I want you to try something different. Acknowledge its presence. Don't fight it. Then, place your hand on your heart and reframe its purpose. Say to yourself, "This feeling is not here to destroy me. This is the energy of my transformation. This is the pressure forging my golden essence." You are not denying the reality of the pain. You are elevating its meaning. Next, I want you to become a relentless evidence gatherer for your new identity. Your old brain is programmed to find evidence of your brokenness. Your job is to consciously override that program. Actively hunt for proof of your strength throughout the day. Did you get out of bed? That is evidence. Did you speak a kind word to someone? Evidence. Did you simply manage to take another breath? That is profound evidence of your will to live. Write these things down in a journal. By documenting them, you are creating a new data set for your subconscious mind, proving that the story of resilience is the truer story. Let's do this together, right now. Go to the comments section and share one piece of evidence, no matter how small it seems, of your own strength and resilience today. When you write it, you anchor it for yourself. When you share it, you amplify it for everyone else. Let's turn this comment section into a powerful, collective energetic field of undeniable strength. Now, we must be honest. There will be days when all of this feels like a lie. Days when the old story of pain is so loud that it drowns out everything else. You will have thoughts like, "This isn't working," or "I'm fooling myself. I'm just as broken as ever." I need you to know that this is a predictable and necessary part of the process. Your subconscious mind is like a deeply entrenched operating system. When you try to install new software, the old system will launch defense mechanisms. Doubt, fear, and hopelessness are not you. They are the old program's last-ditch efforts to pull you back to the familiar state it knows. Your task is not to argue with these thoughts or to force them away. That just gives them more energy. Your task is to become the detached observer. When the thought arises, simply notice it. You can even label it. Ah, that's the old doubt program running. By doing this, you create a space between you, the conscious observer, and the thought. You realize you are not the thought. You are the one aware of the thought. This is where the quantum concept of resonance becomes your greatest ally. When you're in a state of doubt, you are vibrating at a frequency of incoherence. The most powerful thing you can do is to consciously shift your frequency. This doesn't mean forcing yourself to feel happy. It means introducing a different resonant frequency into your field. Put on a piece of music that you know lifts your spirit. Step outside and put your bare feet on the earth. Watch a video that makes you laugh. Read through the comments of strength on this video. Anything that can shift your energetic state, even by 1%, breaks the hold of the old program. You are a vast, multi-dimensional being. You are capable of holding sadness in one hand and a glimmer of hope in the other. Your suffering does not have to be the totality of your experience. It can be a passing storm within the infinite clear sky of your true consciousness. The silent, heavy burden you have been carrying is not the story of your failure. It is the epic tale of your capacity. You, who have felt the depths of despair and still found the strength to draw another breath, are not weak. You are a titan. Your heart, which has been broken and yet continues to beat, is not fragile. It is a miracle of resilience. Your journey through the darkness was not a detour. It was your initiation. Every moment you thought you were falling apart, you were actually falling into a deeper truth. The pain was never a punishment. It was a sacred chisel, sculpting you, revealing the masterpiece that was always hidden within the stone. Embrace the stunning, sacred paradox of who you are. You are exquisitely wounded, and you are divinely magnificent. You are trembling with pain, and you are unshakably powerful. Your scars are not blemishes to be concealed. They are the golden seams of your kintsugi soul, a testament to the fact that you have lived, you have been broken, and you have become more beautiful for it. So from this day forward, I invite you to ask a different question. Let go of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" And begin to ask, with genuine curiosity, "What masterpiece is this experience creating through me?" See your continued existence not as a struggle, but as a sacred act of creation. Every choice to keep going, every moment of kindness you offer, every time you choose to observe your strength, you are sending ripples through the quantum field that are shaping a new reality for yourself and for the world. You are not broken. You are becoming. And your becoming is the most powerful and beautiful force in the universe. If this message has touched the part of you that knows this to be true, then your transformation is already well underway. Subscribe to this channel to continue this journey with a community of conscious creators. Share this video with someone you know who is fighting a silent battle. Be the one to remind them of their own magnificence. Your light is needed. Now go and shine it.